Órale, Cholo Trucker Mas movies and shows. And here we got the movie The Visit. Now, this movie, well, actually, let me go ahead and talk a little bit about this description and everything about this movie. So, all right, this movie came out in 2015. It is an hour and 34 minutes long. You can find this movie on Amazon Prime Video, Google Play Movies and TV, Fandango at Home. I went ahead and I watched it on Amazon Prime Video. All right, let's get to the description here. Becca and her younger brother Tyler say goodbye to their mother as they board a train to head deep into Pennsylvania farm country to meet their maternal grandparents for the first time. Welcomed by Nana and Papa, those are just other words of saying grandma and grandpa. All seems well until the siblings start to notice increasingly strange behavior from the seemingly charming couple. Once the children discover a shocking secret, they begin to wonder if they'll ever make it home. Okay. Yes, they do call them Nana and Papa or Pop or something. Whatever, man. All right. Rotten Tomatoes has this movie at 68%. Okay. Now, this movie here, I've actually been wanting to watch this movie, but I did not remember what the movie was called. I just remember seeing the trailer to it years ago, back in 2015. And I remember the trailer seeing the kid go into the oven to clean the oven because the grandma was saying, get in there deep to clean the oven. And seeing the grandma close, like shut the oven. And I'm like, ooh, man, this sucker looks pretty creepy, you know. I want to go ahead and want to watch it. And I never got a chance to watch it. I forgot what the name of the movie was. All I remembered was that scene that I just told you via a trailer when the movie was first coming out. So when it came across my feed, I'm like, oh, yeah, that's the movie I wanted to watch. So I went ahead, I checked it out. Okay. So first of all, yes, the description has it pretty narrowed down exactly to what the movie really is. The mother and her parents are estranged, right? Something happened a while back when the mom left and never talked to her parents. She went off. She had a son and a daughter. Dad's not in the picture anymore. Okay. So son and daughter, they are they're really into filming and uploading and internet stuff. So they record a lot. They have their cameras, right? It is 2015. So they record a lot of their lives. They record, especially the son, but they record a lot of their lives and, you know, everything that they do and they upload it and they're really into that kind of stuff, right? Like vlogging and all that. So mom is going on a trip, and for the first time, um, her son and daughter are gonna go meet their grandparents for the first time. So yeah, send them out on the train, go up, and it is a little strange because they've never met before, nor do they know what they look like. Now that's a little bit odd, right? However, I mean, I guess maybe you can somewhat buy that. It's crazy because the mother, she's estranged from her parents, so she doesn't talk to them at all. So I would think like she would at least say, "Hey, did you get them?" But she doesn't really need to do that because the kids, they're old enough to say like, "Oh yeah, we're with them. They got us and everything." So, but I just found that a little bit odd. But anyway, so this movie is made in documentary form because, like I said, the kids like to film everything. So that's how the movie's being filmed. right? Through their cameras. And yeah, man, they start noticing, their grandma and the grandpa, especially grandma at first, like acting strange, like really weird in the middle of the night, right? And then their grandpa always wanting to take the train to go to some costume party. And them under the house playing hide and go seek and the grandma getting involved and just a lot of creepy stuff. The son starts noticing it a little bit more before the daughter buys into it, but eventually the daughter comes around. By the way, the son, the kid's really got some confidence, right? He's a rapper. He's really got some confidence, man, that he's gonna blow up one day. So I like his character. I like both of their characters. They're the characters of the brother and daughter. I like their relationship together. Sometimes you get brother and daughter that kind of hate each other, but no, in this case, they seem like they're friendly, like they're close, you know. So I do like the relationship of brother and sister in this movie. And yeah, they got to come together because they're like, whoa, we're out here on our own, right? With grandma and grandpa that we don't even really know. We're just barely starting to get to know them, but there is something off with both of these characters, and they can't quite put their finger on it. They try to tell their mom again, they're just video calling with their mom. Their mom is out on vacation but they video call with their mom and they're like, hey, something's off with them. And keep in mind, mom is not talking to the grandma and the grandpa because they don't get along. So, and then eventually something comes out and it's like, wow, okay, got it. But overall, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I'm glad I watched this movie because I did want to watch it. It's not a masterpiece of a movie. It's not extremely scary. It can actually be disgusting, actually, at some point, certain parts of the movie, like, oh, good gosh, man, especially what grandpa's got going on. It's like, son of a gun, man. But nonetheless, I mean, if you got some time to burn, if you got a little bit of time to kill, it's not a bad watch. Again, it's not great, but it's not a bad watch either. It's not going to freak you out too much. But look, it's only an hour and 34 minutes long. And like I said, if you got that much time to burn, if you got that much time to kill, just for the movie for it to have a pretty good ending to it, um, because it is a little bit of a slow burn. You don't really get to too much. You keep on trying to figure out like, okay, so what's up? They're there for the week, and it does tell you, all right, Tuesday, now it's Wednesday, now it's Thursday, right? And you're just trying to get to the end, like, okay, so what's gonna happen? What are we gonna find out anything? What's going on here? And yeah, you do. You do. So I somewhat recommend it if you get the time. That is The Visit. Cholo Trucker, Moss Movies and Shows. Catch you guys on next one.